Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Chop Shop Dirt series from last night. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna play the replay from my perspective, just so you could see how my night went and go from there. And then I'll try to jump in and do the replay when it ends from my phone once, because I'll be on the road here in a little bit, so they probably won't get over by the time we leave. But the reason this was not live is because if you watched the fantasy draft that we had last night, I was streaming our NFL fantasy draft, and I was racing at the same time. So that's why we didn't finish. Plus, I got stuck a lap down somehow. I don't even know how I lost a lap. It just all of a sudden I was a lap down. I gridded because the time was running out. But what are the chances of me I had to pick during the gridding, and then because I was the first pick, I also had the last pick, so I had two picks in a row. So I was literally picking. My turn came up during gridding to pick two in a row, so I had to grid quick. Otherwise, I would have missed the start. So I gridded, but I didn't leave pit road until like they were coming around almost. It said pit exit closed, but I left anyway. But I never, I still don't know how it would have gave me a lap down, because it looked like, I'm pretty sure the first green flag run I was on the lead lap, and then all of a sudden I was a lap down after that. Because I actually got a black flag for passing under yellow too on the start. But the guy on the outside didn't go. That didn't make sense to me, because I was in my lane, he was in the top lane. It shouldn't matter. I was behind the car I was supposed to be in front of, or behind. So it didn't make sense. I don't know. It was weird. So I was all messed up because I was also doing the draft at the same time. And then it was getting to be my turn, and because I was a lap down already, I just pulled it in the pits and parked it. I was a lap down anyway and out of it, and it was still green flag, and my picks were coming up again. So halfway through the race, you'll see me pull over and pull down pit road, and I kind of crashed coming on the pit road because I didn't want to go too slow turning in and cause a yellow, so I did it too quick to where I was going too quick and I hit the wall. But I was just made sure I was tried to make sure I got in the pits so it didn't register a yellow for everybody. So that's how that went. But that sucks. Once I found out I was locked down, I was actually disappointed because I was running really good in the beginning of that race. I feel like I was like seventh. I was halfway through the field. I was like halfway through the field, and I think I started in the back. So I was, I felt like I was actually making a little bit of gains, and then when I found out all of a sudden I was a lap down, I was like, well, that just killed my mood right there, and there's no point in pushing it. So yeah, that part sucked, but I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. But I couldn't stream both things at the same time, considering I was using the PC for my draft. So I was obviously already using OBS, and because iRacing's on the PC, I can only use OBS. So I, I couldn't have two things at once on the same app. So I just figured I'd do what I can in the race, and then I thought about, oh, let me do what I do, you know, when the recordings like failed to work or something, or like the stream stopped for some stupid reason, and I noticed that I would just save the replay and then rerun the replay as if the race was happening, so you could see, exactly how it went. The only thing is, you won't hear our Discord chat for the football, because I was in the Discord with Colby and Matt Fisher and Maria. Pat jumped in later. because of the fantasy draft. So we were talking during all this as well, but you won't hear that part because we're, the Discord part's live. So. Get this to work again. That's okay. The race labs, I still gotta work on that because ever since I redid my computer, the race labs, I had to redo everything on race labs. Everything I had set up, I had to redo, and I had everything by session, so I had to redo it 3 times. But I have only did the race session. I still have not set up the overlay for the practice and qualifying, so that's why you don't see nothing there. The race labs should work when the race sessions come up, but I really wish I could at least get the SDK working. With this not being live and me not being here to say anything, it's gonna be hard to know what's happening right now until the race sessions start. But this was practice. Well, okay, you can see it at the top, I guess, because it's highlighted if I leave the UI up. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Now it says practice 1 minute 45 seconds out of an hour, but that's my practice session time. Apparently it doesn't show the time that it was in practice when I joined, because I only joined like not even 10 minutes before, I believe. So like I said, I wanted to do the cockpit first, as if, so you could see everything that I saw. Practice was a mess, man. I was all over the place. So the track was, I'm always jumping to practice so late. The track was so damn slick by then. It's so hard to drive. And if you see me pull over random times too, that's also probably because they were saying, "Oh, your pick's coming up." So, well, I think I pulled over that time because I'm like, I don't think I have a setup in here yet. but then I did, and then I had Knoxville set up in for all the way until like the race, because I didn't realize. Saw the setup up at the top. I'm like, oh, it is in. Not thinking we were at Eldora instead of Knoxville. So yeah, I used Knoxville setup for most of the beginning. So, but the race, that's probably why the race went a lot smoother too, because I actually had Eldora's setup in, and it felt a lot smoother. Even though they don't, you wouldn't think they'd be that much different, but I guess they kind of are. I don't know. But that's that. So I'll let that play for a bit.
RC com check. Loud and clear. Lima Charlie.
She's at Dawn after now, and she's coming back. She already dropped Harper off and stuff. So, be on the road here shortly, heading down to DC and going to the 18 National Games.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys got a copy of them?
Yeah, we got you.
All right, as always, here is the quick pre-race narrative. We are at Eldora, the 410s. You're going to get one faster pair. As always, there is no wave rounds or lucky dogs. Depending on iRacing glitches, those can be reviewed. As always, the claim system is not in effect. We have the RC official taking care of all the claims for us. So they're going to determine who's at fault and who's involved in a racing incident. If you're determined to be at fault, you're going to be given an EOL and sent to the back of the line. Remember, if you have two at-fault accidents in the main or feature, you're going to be resulted in a DQ for the rest of the race. So try to stay away from those if you can. If you happen to get a pit road penalty, just go ahead and chime up to the RC. If he can clear it, he's going to go ahead and make the attempt. Tonight we're going to have two heats of 10 laps, so one B main of 10 laps, and then obviously the feature of 40 laps. Double check your fuel, make sure you got enough to get to the end. And as always, you got the optional EOL challenge for those that qualify 1 and 2 in the feature. You can drop to the back, and if you make it back to the front, you're going to get double points. Or, I'm sorry, awarded an extra 5 bonus points. Other than that, have a good race. We're being broadcast by Signature Esports. Make sure that you guys go on there and like, subscribe. I think he's having issues with Facebook, so it's just going to be on YouTube, Twitch, and the other platforms he runs on. RC is in the house. If you guys got any questions, make sure that you ask them. And other than that, let me know if there's any questions or concerns. Good luck, everybody, tonight.
Friday, Larry got tickets.
Not unless I get 20.
Months ago. I got them early enough. I knew Dale Jr. was going to run. But then, just yesterday, during work, I saw a notification that said Kevin Harvick entered the event in Florence for the Pro Late Model Series for the Cars Tour. And then later on last night, I saw that Bubba Wallace is going to run the Legend there, and Josh Berry is also going to be in the late model stock with Dale Jr. So all Bubba Wallace, Josh Berry, Dale Jr., and Kevin Harvick are going to be running at Florence. So that's a perfect. That's pretty neat. That'll be fun to see. Bubba will be in the Legend car. Harvick will be in the Pro Late Model, and then both Barry and Dale Jr. will be in the late model stock. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a fun night right there. It's gonna be packed with everybody being announced now. I already knew Dale Jr. for a long time, but when they announced like Harvick and all these NASCAR drivers that are doing it, definitely gonna. I feel like it's gonna sell out or something. So Oh, Truck Series will not return to Milwaukee Mile in 2025. I wonder why. The Cup Series and Xfinity are going to Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez in Mexico next June. They said that, but the full schedule still has not released yet. NASCAR, I didn't see this yet. Article title: NASCAR interested in San Diego for a future street race. So if Chicago falls through or something, or they can't get Chicago again, they're still looking at another street race somewhere else. I doubt for next year. Still, I think Chicago's got one more year left on the contract that they had. So Chicago Street Course is set for next year, I believe. But after that, I don't think they have one yet. I wonder why Milwaukee's not having another truck race again. Also heard Rockingham might come back, probably for the Truck Series or something. I don't think for Cup yet, but it seemed like they're saying the Truck Series is going to be there, or maybe Xfinity too. And then Mexico's been announced. We're starting to hear all these leaks and announcements and playoff possibilities, because I believe New Hampshire is going to be in the playoffs next year. So instead of being a July race like it's been, it's going to be September next year. So there's that. And then, yeah, so. Whoa, NASCAR seemingly preparing to launch 24/7 channel on TV? A possible streaming service or a subscription TV channel. Huh. Well, really getting ready, so I'll let this go for a little bit here. This is probably fun. Again, it's still not going to see overlay until the heat race.
This ought to be fun.
Consi, by the way, I did not grid in time because I was picking. So because it was a Consi and everybody was making it, I was, perfectly fine with starting in the back anyway. So I didn't care if I missed a few laps in the Consi. I just did my picks and then got out there and started running some laps in the Consi. So you'll see me not grid in the Consi right away. So I lost like a
Good evening, driver. We're starting to come into fall. I had to do it. Welcome to Eldora Speedway, this half-mile track in Roxburgh, Ohio. Tonight you will have one fast repair. You won't have to worry about fuel and tires because, well, you only get to sit on your car and in your car. Your weather tonight, 76 for the temperature, 68 for the track temp. Winds out of the south at 4 with a relative humidity of 56% and a barometric pressure of 29 inches and rising. Your pace car speed is going to be 40 miles an hour. Your pit speed is going to be 30 miles an hour. Remember, race hard, race clean, get dirty, have fun, and don't be a jerk. We'll see you guys out on the dirt.
All right. I have the charger downstairs, the laptop's down there. Got all the clothes I want besides the hoodie and pants. Don't think we'll need pants because the lows down there is going to be like 76, I think, all 5 days. The lowest it gets is like 75 or higher. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to need pants, but you never know. Doesn't hurt to have a pair with you. Hoodies, same thing with a hoodie. Like up here, we've been needing a
RC, who are we waiting
like,
on?
You know, on Saturday at Lebanon, it got really chilly at night. But it's supposed to be like damn near 85 to 90 all damn week down there. So.
Ooh, you passed a paint block.
That's a good question. I don't know. Says everybody's in, so maybe church. It looks like we're only going to have one heat tonight, and then the Consi.
Myrtle Beach weather still looking good for the entire week. So today it's supposed to be like 90 down in Washington D.C. Luckily it's a night game because it's going to get a little warm, but the overlay must not know the track. I don't know if it did before. Actually, I wouldn't know. That's part of race lab. I don't know if it started up. So, Wednesday's supposed to be 88, low 76. Thursday, 88, low 75. Friday, 86, low 75. Saturday, 86, low 76. Sunday, 87, low 76. How perfect can you be for those 5 days in the week? Like insanely perfect. A little hot, but we'll see. It might be a little better down there, like humidity-wise, I hope.
Sorry, Rich, I didn't see you checking up that early.
Humidity today down there is 95%. That seems pretty fucking high, doesn't it? Oh, we need the spray bottle. That's one thing we need to figure out or to bring. Okay, so I'll leave it to this for a bit. I was in every race from here on out throughout the night because there was only one heat. I was in the Consi and then I was in the A main, but I'll try to pay attention on my phone so that I can at least go to TV cam once that once I pitted halfway through the race, so you could see the TV cam. Because I did that anyway, and when I was live, because once I pulled in, I just went to the TV cameras like I always do to watch the rest of the race. So anyway, I'm gonna mute myself. But I thought about doing this fully from remote with my computer when I was down there. But I figured I'd start it now since I could talk.
One to green.
Tell you why this is playing now. Well, I'm not live, but why it's uploaded later and why there's not me talking during this whole thing or nothing. So I just wanted to make sure you all knew what was going on.
Well, we'll go to
So,
27.
We did this race live yesterday, like every other Monday. However, I could not stream it because I was also streaming my fantasy football draft last night. So that's that, and enjoy the rest of this race. I don't even remember I do remember who won, but so.
08 to get the EOL. Top 2, will you be doing the EOL challenge?
Flip a coin, and if it lands on tails, I'll do it.
I don't... What, you think I got money?
Striker doesn't pay him enough. Top 2 will do it.
Yeah. So, Eagle and Klosterman, are you guys the top 2?
Me and Jaden.
Oh, you and Jaden. Okay, okay. I should have known that if Jaden was going to be up there, he was probably going to do the EOL challenge. He's been doing it every week.
I gotta make up the points.
Connor, you gotta stop cheating on that hard charger.
Aha! You figured out my plan.
I knew it. You're always trying to get that $10. That's how you pay for your iRacing subscription. I get it.
We're able to fill in the back, correct? Or do I gotta stay in the single line?
Striker.
Great.
No, you guys line up accordingly. You don't have to stay in a single file. He'll clear. If you're on the inside, stay on the inside. If you're on the outside, stay on the outside.
Tighten it up, looking floppy on the outside line.
This is hard multitasking.
Don't make me DQ you like you're getting a ticket.
I'm broke.
Thank you for the heads up, Robbie. Appreciate it.
Was that from when you and I kind of got together? I didn't really think we got together that much.
Yeah, I made it through the turn, and then next thing I went to the other turn, and it just went straight, and the tire fell off.
Yeah, I was just watching on the YouTube, and I was like, wait, what? Sorry about that.
Robbie, just so you know, I'm not pushed on to start.
Sorry, Mark.
Wesley, do you know what your black flag's for?
I am still here, by the way, real quick. I just wanted to- Striker was also doing the same as me. He was racing. He's in my fantasy football league. He was drafting and racing at the same time as well. So.
I'm broke up high.
Sorry, Gary.
No, that was my fault. I was trying to come down. I apparently didn't have enough fuel and I ran out of fuel.
'86 will be found at fault for this one. We'll see if he can make it back out on the track before the flag flies. If he does, he will receive the EOL.
I won't be able to. I ran out of fuel and I can't add more.
Why are we slowing down so damn much? You ought to call that one back and redo that, because we went down to fucking 30. I'm gonna protest that fucking restart. That's stupid. Why are we slowing down to 30?
Good win, Nick. I was hoping I didn't ruin it by bringing that last caution out.
Nothing from RC or anybody about slowing down for the restart and checking everybody up?
We're going to be taking a look at it.
I hope so. I'm broke.
Thank you for the heads up, Robbie. Appreciate it.
Was that from when you and I kind of got together? I didn't really think we got together that much.
Yeah, I made it through the turn, and then next thing I went to the other turn, and it just went straight, and the tire fell off.
Yeah, I was just watching on the YouTube, and I was like, wait, what? Sorry about that.
Robbie, just so you know, I'm not pushed on to start.
Wesley, do you know what your black flag's for?
I broke up high.
Sorry, Gary.
No, that was my fault. I was trying to come down. I apparently didn't have enough fuel when I ran out of fuel.
WOL.
I'm gonna add more.
Why are we slowing down so damn much? You ought to call that one back and redo that, because we went down to fucking 30. I'm gonna protest that fucking restart. That's stupid. Why are we slowing down to 30?
Good win, Nick. I was hoping